Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Speed here, and today we're going to be looking at Phantom Assassin. Specifically, we're going to be looking at Nande's Phantom Assassin. He is a top player who actually just beat OG. If you don't know who OG is, I'd be surprised, but it's the team with No Tail, Seb, No One, MSS, and Thompson. And yeah, they picked Phantom Assassin, which is insane to me, because who plays Phantom Assassin? Now, the answer to that question is actually a lot of people. But honestly, I'm really not a fan of the hero. I think my big problem with Phantom Assassin is if it gets kicked out of the lane, it doesn't recover well. This hero doesn't jungle effectively, it doesn't push out lanes safely, and you might be thinking, oh, but what about blur, right? It has blur. Surely it can just blur and push out creep waves. But at a really high level, people watch the creep waves and they think, where is Phantom Assassin? You don't just get to hit creep waves for free. It doesn't work like that. And so I'm really curious on how he manages to have a good game. Also, I want to tell you guys that if you've been struggling with solo queue and you're looking to get to the next rank, I'm going to be able to help you. Like, literally, with the Game Leap website, I'm going to give you guys guides that are going to make it unbelievably clear on what you need to do. So if you've been stuck in the solo queue grind, you don't know what to do, and you want to become absolutely broken, but like actually you want to become much better at Dota, and you want to take it more seriously, the Game Leap website is going to help you do that. So click the link down below. I'm going to help you get to the next rank, and I'll see you there. What I'm particularly interested too is they first pick Viper. We see a sniper response, which I don't mind. I don't mind the sniper clock. It's pretty good against Viper. The Shaker pick here is pretty insane. Honestly, this team is wild. They first phase Viper Shaker. The Shaker is classically considered countered by clock. I also don't think it's too good against sniper, but okay, we go from there. And then the next pick from OG is a Phoenix, which I don't mind. It kind of follows up at some team fight with the clock and sniper to help it out. We see a great Snapfire pick here. It's a good burst damage hero. If they ever get on top of the sniper, you have the snap follow-up to take out the sniper with Mortimer's Kisses, and you have a little Shredder to kill the egg. At level 1, little Shredder hits 6 times. The egg, I believe, takes 6 hits. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it takes 6 hits. So little Shredder, complete counter to the egg. It's a fantastic matchup for the Snapfire. So I love this pick here. Then they go for Zeus. Like, what is wrong with these guys? They have no real initiation and a Viper and Snap. Like, any normal team would not pick Zeus here. And the reason why is it's pretty risky in the clock. I don't think it's that good against Sniper because he usually can't get to it. I don't think it's good against Phoenix. I don't. I think Phoenix can deal with the fact that it loses half of its health because it just clicks egg. And then I just don't get it. It's like, it's so weird. And yet they win this game, like, pretty hard, which is fascinating. The next pick from OG, we'll see come out here. Running low on the clock, they go for the Lifestealer, so a pretty safe pick. I will admit, one of the things I don't love about Lifestealer is I actually think it generally loses lane to Viper. Even though you can purge the poison attack, it's only for a 3-second duration, and then the cooldown's what, 18 seconds? You have a 15-second gap where you can't even lane. Even then, like, you don't want to just click Rage, so, like, Lifestealer typically doesn't even want to take Rage in lane. So, yeah, they go for the PA here, which is kind of wild because, as I said, weird hero. I don't think it's even that good against Sniper because the hero typically goes Shard Pike nowadays. 2 ways to get away from the Phantom Assassin. They didn't even have last pick, which is so wild because PA is definitely considered a hero that can get countered. They go for the Doom on side of OG, which I get. I don't mind it. I definitely understand it. I think none of the cores on Monospa like getting doomed. Viper needs the spells, PA needs the spells, and Zeus needs spells. They're not like a Terrorblade or maybe a Sven with God Strength where it's like, okay, I got doomed, but I can man up. It's not a Medusa. All of these heroes cannot afford to be doomed. So yeah, let's see how this PA plays out. I'm concerned, and yet she pops off 21-3. Like, literally a god game for the Phantom Assassin, going mad to second item too. So let's see how this plays out. So in terms of the starting items, he's going to start with a Blightstone here, and I think the main reason for that is it's largely a Phoenix counter. In the laning stage, Phoenix has a hard time against PA in a lot of situations because basically Phoenix armor is 1 and movement speed is 280. So when you get daggered, it puts you in a very awkward position where the enemy position 5 has a severe armor advantage and movement speed advantage on you. It's very easy to kite and chase you. So yeah, this matchup is definitely not good for Phoenix, and I think that has somewhat to do with the fact of why they pick PA. Even, did they get first blood? Oh no, this is definitely first. Wow, that's so bad. Huge first blood from the side of Monospa. I might say this wrong, but that's a massive first blood, as now they're going to be able to zone Seb off the entire wave too, and that's a great start. So I will say one thing I didn't consider is definitely the fact that PA is very good from my experience against Phoenix in lane. Because basically you can kite out the Fire Spirits pretty easily, you just chill, you play back, you can CS with a dagger if needed when affected by Fire Spirits, and then from there you can throw the Blightstone at the Phoenixes. We're going to see another kill attempt, they're not going to get it. But we saw another kill attempt, good pressure. And we'll see it play out again in a minute from now, or a couple seconds from now. But yeah, they're just gonna go on the Phoenix. Basically, when the Fire Spirits end, like, Phoenix just gets chopped. Every single auto is literally pure damage, and that's not an exaggeration. It's actually more than pure damage because of the negative armor. So yeah, this lane just becomes a nightmare for MSS, and I definitely think, I will admit, I think he overplays his hand, because the Doom, as they get another kill, oh no. Because honestly, the Doom is one of those heroes that I really feel like should do fine in this lane. And the reason why is Doom can buy a stick to deal with the dagger spam. And then from there, Doom has 5 starting armor. He has 5 starting armor, he bought a Ring of Protection, he gets bonus armor from Devour, he can shove the creep wave with Scorched Earth, which is quite a good ability against PA, right? She jumps on you, you can click it. It's very hard for her to fight into it, especially at level 2. So I just think OLG completely overplaying their hand. If they did nothing, if they just let the Doom push out the wave with Scorched Earth and let the enemy go on the Doom and then go for Fire Spirits, I mean, it's easier said than done, but I really believe that this would have been the way for them to win the lane, and they just overplayed their hand, got caught out of position, and really Moonspot played it great, applying crazy amounts of pressure. And now, with a level 5 PA, things definitely get weird. Also, in terms of items, he did actually upgrade fully to the Corrosion. From there, he went the aggressive items when building in the treads, right? Gloves of Haste, which doesn't seem like an item that necessarily would be too good on PA, because of the fact that you already have built-in attack speed from Phantom Strike, but a lot of the time, you don't actually have it up, right? The duration is only 2 seconds, and the cooldown is 11.97. There's big periods of time where no, you don't have the bonus attack speed. So when you're winning the lane, the Gloves of Haste is good over the boots. Now, I will say, like, even here, it's really funny. Even though they're 2 levels up, they really can't fight the Doom too well when Scorched Earth is active, which is why I'm so skeptical of this hero, and I honestly feel like, to some extent, it was actually OLG playing somewhat bad that enabled this lane to be so good. But either way, from there, he goes for the Ring of Health. Is probably going to upgrade to his boots. I would also imagine with this many wand components, 3 of them, he will upgrade the wand as well, but we'll have to see. We're also going to see a top fight breakout here. Let's see how he plays this out with his maxed out Phantom Strike. So the Lifestealer's in the lane, definitely not a hero that PA trades too well into yet, right? You don't have any points in Blur at this point. The Lifestealer generally will outman trade you as they're going to dive onto the PA. Really looking to play pressure. She gets chopped to half HP. Wow, but they get the counter initiation. The dive was used from Phoenix, and oh no, the Viper comes in. The offlane Viper is who rotates in here and actually turns it around. And are they going to be able to chase down the Lifestealer? They are. What a disaster as they take out the Lifestealer. And that was a TP from the Lifestealer, so a complete disaster for his game. The more interesting to me is the fact that he actually doesn't complete the boots. He actually leaves it at these components. And what's particularly odd is he upgrades the wand, though, which currently he doesn't have a slot for, so he's actually just jungling with it in his backpack, as he's going to ship out Clarities. I love that he does this. I think a lot of players forget to ship out the Clarities. It kills their mana pool and prevents them from really just joining fights and farming at the same time, or even just farming. As he's, he jukes the hook shot from the Clockwork, keeping himself alive, trying to play the outskirts of the fight as they're going to drop the Snap ulti onto the clock. Oh, nice infest to keep him alive. Is it going to keep him alive? As they find the Phoenix. Okay. He'll probably just go back to the top wave here, pop his Clarity, and go from there. Yep, very nice. Heals up a bit with the W, right? Still gives lifesteal, as now he'll clear up the top wave. Very good. And yeah, he's going to rush out the Battle Fury. So, not something I necessarily would have done, but I really respect his decision-making here. Basically what he said is, okay, my laning stage is done. I'm going to start jungling, and he understood, hey, I don't need these boots. I'm not even laning anymore, right? So right when he was going to consider buying the boots, he won that fight top, got an extra bit of bonus gold. So instead he picks up this broadsword. And from there, he just doesn't go the boots at all, which I generally wouldn't recommend if you're going to sit in your lane, right? Because if you're going to put pressure or pull creep aggro or anything of the sort, if you're going to sit in the lane, you're very susceptible to being ganked. And you're going to need the boots to get out of the lane, right? To just essentially evade ganks. But yeah, in this case, that's not what he did. Right as he got the broadsword, he moved into the jungle, understands that, okay, maybe I can get Doom ganked, and now he'll look to take a beautiful Ancient stack with Blur. Oh man, this is when PA feels like a fantastic hero. Honestly, this Manta's weird. I guess it kind of helps against Doom because you can cancel his animation, right? If he lifts his hands up to Doom you can still cancel the animation. So there's that. Right, they can deal with the Doom animation. You can get on top of Sniper and avoid just getting headshot spammed. Even though you have evasion, you can still pop the Manta. It's hard for him to target you. Same thing with Lifestealer. A lot of single target damage. It also even helps with battery assault. So I could see him still going BKB, right? Like, there's no reason why you can't. It's good. I think he just feels like he can greed it out with the Manta this game because there's actually a lack of stuns on the side of OLG. So he definitely can get away with it and play around the Manta dodge. So jump on the Clockwork here, take out the kill. This is a pretty tough fight as the Snapfire runs in, but this doesn't feel too good. as Lifestealer's going to pick up the kill here. Nice play from OG to connect mid there. That's actually really high skill. They connected mid even when losing the game, which is most of the time people will split push. At this level, it's the most common play. They'll kind of just split up the map and cut their losses, try to delay the game that way, but OG recognizes the overextension and gets the kill as he's going to get doomed here, but oh, nice Fisher. Good stuff from the Earthshaker to be in position to block that there. That's really, really high skill. As they pick up the kill, back to farming the neutrals, into the triangle. Anytime you get Battle Fury on your PA, you want to move towards that triangle, right? This is the most common rotation when you have your Battle Fury. Into the jungle. Oh, as all the camps, did they get blocked or farmed? Either way, great play from OG to take away these camps. I don't know what they did, if it was blocked or farmed, but really nice stuff as he's going to stack the Ancients. Nice efficiency there, knowing he wouldn't clear the camp by the minimark. Gets that off. Going to go back to the bottom side with the blur. Has to be... I mean, I guess he doesn't have to be too afraid with no Doom, right? As he's even pinging out the Doom, wants to go for a kill. Snapfire has no ulti at the moment, so they're definitely going to need the Zeus in position as... Alright, they're not going to try it. He'll clear the bottom wave. At this point, he's going to start having to be afraid because he knows the Doom is off cooldown. So he definitely has to be a little bit nervous. They're trying to bait the PA on the bottom side of the map, but instead they find a really nice kill mid, and that's going to transition probably into a mid tower. But they're going to look for a fight. Okay. They're going to look for a fight. Jumping the Lifestealers hard. Surely you don't jump Lifestealers. They're going to drop the Snap ult. As, okay, good amount of Snap ulti goes off. How'd they kill the Sniper? What? I got to check that out. I know it's not related to PA, but how? Does Viper have a blink? Oh, what the f... That's crazy. He has blink force on Viper and jumped Sniper. What a Chad. That's actually crazy. Alright, I haven't seen that build ever. I have seen this though. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This matchup's crazy good. Sometimes you can egg far away from the snap, but like look, he was so far away anyway, and still he just jumps, clicks E, and it one-shots the egg. It's actually insane. This matchup's so bad. As the PA is going to come back in. And the reason why I'm kind of skeptical on Manta on PA is I feel like it really just doesn't really play to your timing. Like, I feel like you don't burst people well, but I guess with the Deso, you're too squishy, perhaps? I don't know. But with this Brigand's Blade, he's actually hitting for 130, not even including the fact that you get Brigand's Blade procs. Look at No-Tail's HP. Gets one crit at the end, which he didn't even really need. Really nice stuff. And he's going to look to invade the jungle here. Oh, pops the Manta. Is Doom off cooldown? That's the Manta effect. Wow, it actually came into play. So it actually came into play immediately. The Manta paying off. I mean, BKB does not have the same effect here because you would get gone on. But he pops the Manta, takes a huge risk. Seb was ready with Doom. I mean, you gotta wonder why Seb didn't Doom earlier. Did he not? Maybe he wasn't there at the time? Oh, he just took too long or something, and then he kind of panics and he doesn't know which one's real, and then here he does, but I guess he's afraid to... Oh no, a bit of a misplay from Seb, and it just... I mean, the Manta play, it comes out though, is... Wow, this Lifestealer is actually chunking. But the Manta comes out because Seb just didn't know which one was real immediately. He took a second and it was too late. It was too late as the Lifestealer really goes to town. Does he have an MKB already? Oh, he does. Damn. Okay. But he does get kited out and the Mantas finish him off. Wow. What a play with the Manta. Maybe a slight mistake from Seb, but either way, no, not a slight mistake, let's be real, but either way, just great usage of the Manta, understanding the fact that it would buy him some time, even if he would have gotten doomed anyway. He still would have at least gotten the Doom kill, and that's good stuff. That's a Roche as well. What a high skill play from Nunde. Hopefully I'm saying his name right, but high skill play. He gets his Deso, minute 23. I mean, this guy is farmed 15k net worth at minute 23. 6 kills, 233 CS. As he's got the Deso now, surely you look to fight. And I love the Satanic. He does plenty of damage at this point. Doesn't need another damage item. Just needs a little bit of HP and sustain. So good stuff. As he's gonna look for the top wave. He can one-shot anyone. And this is what happens when you get Aegis on PA. Aegis Deso, you want to click blur and run through the enemy's map. You literally just run through. Because you're typically going to see them first. As a blur runs out, so this is a bit of a risk, but he's confident. He sees his team dying, 2 dead. Does he want to take the fight anyway? He sees the sniper. I mean, you got to be careful with 3 dead. He'll jump the clock, take the kill. Kind of risky, but he gets out. Okay. He's going to look to go back in. Surely you try to jump the sniper, right? To get it on top of him. Oh, he just didn't even have pike up or something. He had no option, just dies. Uh-oh. He's just gonna clear bot wave now. He'll take the tower too. The Deso really putting in work. He's gonna Manta bait. Tries to make them think he's not bottom. It doesn't work though. I respect it though. He's gonna TV top. Has the blur. Doesn't need it though. Yeah, they find the clock. Has to chase onto the Phoenix. And they're just gonna put pressure. And I like this, right? You have the Phantom Assassin, you can put pressure. I mean, they're clearly overplaying on the side of Monospa. I mean, they're not giving this PA time to connect at all. They're really not giving her time to connect, and they need to have some patience. The PA can lead the fights. As long as Lifestealer's not there, she can kind of lead the fights with this Aegis. Oh no, the Phoenix. He didn't even crit him. I don't think did he crit him? Did I miss it? Or was he just low? No, he didn't even crit him. It was just 2 auto attacks. 2 auto attacks is actually half his health. That's wild. Didn't even crit him. Is there gonna look for the clock? Don't find him. Oh, they chase. Dagger comes out. Finishes, follows up the kill. And I mean, I will say when PA gets ahead and PA gets to this timing, she's one of the best heroes in the game. I generally am not a fan of the hero, but I will admit, if you manage to get through the lane and you can somehow snowball, even though this hero is doo-doo in my opinion early on, if you can manage to hit these timings and you get this Aegis, it does become a crazy hero as he goes for Linken's. Changing his mind on the Satanic, really wanting to deal with the Doom. I mean, that's really the only thing you would buy Linken's for this game. So really just trying to deal with the Doom. I mean, my problem with Linken's is if Sniper has MKB, it doesn't protect him. So no MKB on Sniper, there is a Silver Edge though. But I mean, to be fair, he's very much killable by Lifestealer. I will say, this build does not protect you against this Lifestealer MKB. And they don't have a way to really deal with that Lifestealer MKB either. They have Viper Strike, I guess. It is pretty good, right? It does reduce the attack speed, but he's got to be careful. This is not a situation where he's untouchable. Definitely not. However, he definitely can't get doomed. The only thing to pop is open wounds from Lifestealer, the Shard, which he might not even have. I don't think he does. Or Assassinate, which is slow, so that's probably not going to happen as... I will admit, I mean, I don't know what MSS is doing here. I'll be a little bit harsh. What is he doing? I mean, what is he doing? Why are you sun-raving a Viper in the river? What are you doing? Okay, they were roshing. Oh, he's trying to distract for the rosh. Okay. If they actually find the jump, maybe he's the GOAT. MSS knows what's up. All right, throws out the dagger. Can chase with Blur. Generally, you would want to Blur if you're going to go up the hill. He'll just heal up the mid wave. And how did they win that fight so convincingly? What even just happened? Sniper just jumps in. They find the Doom. Gets the Blink Strike out. It didn't even have to do with him. Wow. It literally just Zeus damage for the most part. They just get Zeused. This Zeus hero, even though it's been nerfed, still does a crazy amount of damage. As he's going to blur behind the tower, probably looking for the Doom. Won't find him. They're going to look high ground here. Okay. I mean, the D push from the side of Old G is horrible. As he jumps onto the Phoenix, great usage of the Ghost Scepter. He got lucky he didn't get a crit though. He'll have to blink out. He blinks in and dies. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, as I said, he can die to Lifestealer. That's what happens there. Get a little bit, I mean, that's his only death of the game, but it's a little bit overconfident and wow. Okay, well, Lifestealer, I think people think Lifestealer is really bad against PA. I really don't think it's the case. Like this Armlet MKB build, I feel like if anything, it's one of the better heroes at buying MKB against PA because it has a built-in BKB. Like a lot of people will do these crappy jug builds where they go like Maelstrom MKB and I want to vomit in my mouth because they have like 1300 health. And they can't even, potentially kill the PA. Anyway, but he'll solo Roche. Okay. Solos the Roche, gets the Shard, which he already has, so he'll pass that off, probably to Viper. There you go. On to the top side. Another good Ghost Scepter from the Phoenix. Wow. So, okay. Once again, I like what they're... I mean, not once again, but I like what they're doing here. This time they're having more patience. A couple of the last fights, they were not letting the PA lead, but he gets the jump. Once again, no... I don't think he got a crit there. Maybe he did. But he's going to kite out. They find a great jump onto the Zeus. They're going to try to finish off the Clockwork. The PA, she goes down to the Sunray. I mean, there's no BKBs, so he's going to have to blink out. They can maybe chase. Shrapnel comes out. Zeus did buyback. He's going to look towards the Sniper. But this Lifestealer's a problem. He's going to try to kill Lifestealer on the... Oh, great synergy. I mean, that's really high skill. He pings to his Shaker. Hey, I need to go in here. You know what I mean? We need to turn on this guy. We have the Fisher up in a second. And he gets the kill. That's just really nice. As he's going to jump the Doom using the Lifesteal from the Blink Strike to get the kill. Gets 2. This is going to be 3, I think. I mean, he can go for the outplay on MSS with the Fire Spirits. But the Lifesteal will come out. There it is. And crit comes out and they win the fight. He turns it around, gets a triple at the end by himself as he can now heal off the neutrals. And yeah, that's going to be a Rax. He can get... Oh, and the Viper has Shard. Oh, man, that's going to be... They can nearly Megas if they want to try. I mean, I guess with the Lifestealer respawning in 1, that's definitely going to be a mistake. They're going to look for the jump, though. I like this. I like his confidence. I love how he plays with the Blur. A lot of players have this really passive style with Blur. He's going to let the creep wave go, They have this deep ward. He understands, hey, I'm really not going to hit another timing. What is he going to get? Ag's Blessing? Like, then he's not going to have buyback. So I really like his vision. I mean, OG or old G, not making the mistake of getting jumped on it though. Clear up some camps. Gives up the BKB, which I respect. In these last fights, he was dying to magic damage, no doubt. He was definitely dying. A lot of the Sunray was just shredding him. As they get the bottle DD, okay. All right. DD comes out, he pops it. Fight breaks out. You can jump the Lifestealer, though. He's a little bit too tanky. Is he going to jump onto the clock? Clock going a little bit too far. I mean, they find the Zeus, but okay. As he jumps on the Thompson, can he man up? No. You know, I really don't think PA's that good against Sniper, but how does the Sniper have no option here? Well, he doesn't go... Okay, I mean, I guess that's why. I mean, he doesn't have Pike or Shark on Thompson. Why does he have Satanic? I guess he's just getting chipped down by the Zeus. I will admit, I mean, you have to say it's a little weird because he doesn't have MKB. He has the Silver Edge for PA, but that's a bit unreliable because it's not always up, right? I mean, it's just not. That's just how it is. It's not always up. So you have to wonder why he would go a Satanic to some extent. I mean, it's good against the Zeus and it's good against Snapple, but it's a risk. And, you know, Heinz, I don't understand his perspective fully. I haven't watched the game from his perspective. So perhaps there's something he's seeing that I'm not. Maybe it's the Viper Blink being a problem and he thinks that's the solution. I don't know. But it definitely does not help you against a PA who is going to, you know, nearly 2-3 shot you. So it takes him out. In a kind of a predicament here. He's going to have to blink strike out as he gets doomed. Oh, and he dies. Oh, okay, right. He had a couple. I thought he only had one death this game. I blinked out. I blanked out. I forgot he didn't. As they're going to buy back. Goes on to Thompson. Gets the break and takes out the Sniper once again. The lack of mobility. But this Lifestealer becoming a problem. One crit. He full heals off the Doom. Onto the Doom. Good job kiting. Once again, going to have to be a little bit careful with Lifestealer. Gets the break though. If there's no rage, that's going to eliminate the Feast and the Ghoul Frenzy. But he's dropping low. That's no buyback. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. OG puts up a real stand this game, man. Honestly, they're great players, especially when it comes to team fighting. I mean, this early game went horrible for them. But time and time again, they're winning these. I mean, not winning, but they did quite well in a lot of these skirmishes in positions where I felt that they didn't deserve to, or not deserve, but they were not in the winning position. But okay, they're going to wait for a Roche. It's their time. As Clock jumps in really deep with the Lifestealer, and oh no, okay. Clock jumps in with the Lifestealer, they don't find him. What does he buy? A BKB, so no boots. They probably want to smoke. They're going to smoke without him, but he's got blur, so he's essentially smoked. They find the Doom. Oh no. Okay, Clock's going to die. That's a dieback. I mean, it's a big kill, right? That's your vehicle for the Lifestealer. There's no hookshot infest. This is going to be very hard for this Lifestealer to mobilize in these fights. There's legitimately almost no stun. I mean, I guess Doom's actually a decent stun hero. Look at the Aegis. Aghanim's Blessing is fantastic here, actually. It really makes him be able to kite in and out. And just the consistent blurs are fantastic. This really is actually a big deal. PA's Ags is one of the best in the game, for sure. It's just hard to buy because it doesn't give you damage, right? And it doesn't make you that survivable. So it's tough to justify, but man, when you get it and it's in the right game, or if it's free like this, it's fantastic. He's going to jump onto Sep. Jumps on the Thompson once again, go for the break. I mean, they're going to try on the egg. No, it's not going to find it. No BKB. But they find the Sniper. The Lifesteal comes out from the W. They chop down the Lifestealer. That's no buyback. Phoenix dies as well, and that's going to be the end of the game. Non-Daze PA, man. Great build. I really like the Satanic as well. I thought that was fantastic. I will say that the Lifestealer, it was a better counter than I thought. I think Lifestealer is definitely a hero people wouldn't think is too good against PA, but it really did, in my eyes, prove to be a pretty solid hero, considering PA had a way better start than the Lifestealer. I mean, let's be real. This PA was way more farm than him, like nearly a full item up, and yet it still looked like Lifestealer was the stronger hero in a lot of the man fights. So too bad PA doesn't have to man fight. Too bad she does not have to man fight. He definitely tried to ignore that Lifestealer until the couple of fishers that came out. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, and I'm out. Peace. And that's all. But remember, before you leave, come on, before you tune out, subscribe to the Game Leap website where we are going to help you get to the next rank. If you're stuck, click the link down below, and I'm out. Peace.